Shabbat Shalom. So I told you earlier, our parsha is Beha'alotcha. That is a mouthful, right? And it means when you raise, when you rise up. A lot of things happen. Aaron is commanded to raise the light in the lamps of the menorah, and the tribe of Levi is initiated. And I believe, Sandra, you're a Levite, right? Yes. So this is when they are actually chosen to be of service. And the firstborn, just like the firstborn in Egypt, the firstborn is then indoctrinated and is commanded to, for a period of time, support the sanctuary and work in the sanctuary, which you do so aptly. Sandra is a Levite, and she's married to a Kohen. And so then there was actually, those of you who might not know, there's actually a second Passover. So if somebody wasn't able to make the Seder and in those days bring their offering to make the journey to the Holy Temple, because they might have been with someone who had just passed away, there's different reasons, then they were like, why can't we have this opportunity? So they got a second Passover. And but it's not if you just happen to be having a good time and just missed it. You know, it's not for those. It's for the ones that really had a reason. And then there's a period. This parsha is very famous for two things. Number one is that, and we focused on different parts of it in different years, we're going to focus this time on, they were so impatient, the Israelites, and we are still the Israelites. They were so impatient, they didn't want to eat manna, they just were tired of it. And so they complained. And so God gives them meat so that it's literally flowing out of their nostrils, like this is like so stuffed. Have you ever been so stuffed that you just cannot move? You can't stand it. And then the other one is that Miriam is healed. She speaks gossip, lashon hara, against Moses, and she gets leprosy. And she is supposed to be moved from the camp for a period of 7 days. Remember, that's how long it took for her to heal. 7 days meaning goodness, creation, all those things that connect to the number 7. And so she was moved from the camp, and it's the shortest prayer in the entire Torah, El na rafana la, and that is what Moses asks God to please heal Miriam. And because Wendy's going to be pointing to the Torah, Mark was like, why were you at temple so long yesterday? And I was like, I was really having a dilemma between El na rafana la and the nostrils, but I feel with what's going on with life right now, we've done El na rafana la and healing for a lot. I think we need to address our ability to be patient or impatient and how we can deal with that. But maybe we'll chant El na rafana la for healing. And so a lot of this happens and goes on as usual in our Torah, but we go from kindling light, as Aaron had to do with the menorah, to the initiation rites of the Levites, dissatisfaction with how we are fed, and then the punishment of leprosy for speaking lashon hara. Also the dividing of labor and responsibility of governance, because it was too much for Moses. He just couldn't deal with all these people. He needed help. So then he got, 7 elders to help him, and then he got the Levites. And so this delineation of support and labor was established so that we have this roadmap for this journey that's going to lead us to Mount Sinai, from Mount Sinai, and the revelations that we are given that are meant to inform us and guide us towards a better life. So as a people, we can still be this way as humanity. We could be innately unruly, dissatisfied, quick to lose faith, and hard to please. Does anyone ever have those moments in their life where they feel like that? Or you've experienced that with someone else? Yet God doesn't give up on us, and not even Moses, even though he gets frustrated, no matter how bad and unruly we get, they're still committed to this journey. There might be frustration, as any parent might have with a child, but the commitment to guide us forward, to help us to learn and to grow from our mistakes as we make our way to the promised land, it's always there. The light that was kindled in the lamp by Aaron in this parsha is much like the light that we are meant to kindle within our own souls in order to, Beha'alotcha, raise ourselves up. When amidst a great journey, such as life, it's hard to remember as obstacles are presented to keep our faith when the obstacles seem impossible to endure, and the hunger within our souls is so great. It can wear on us, it can make us weary, it can make us cranky and impossible to contain, let alone deal with and guide. Yet our pleas were heard no matter how frustrating we were. We were given the meat, as I said, until our nostrils were overflowing, but we were also given the freedom to make misery for ourselves with the negativity possible from our flapping tongues, our wandering mind, and our impatience. God gave us an incredible gift. Moses sacrificed everything. He doesn't even get into the promised land to execute God's plan divine for us and to get us where we needed to go. How often have you felt dissatisfied amidst the journey? Anybody? Actually craving more than you have been given, or dissatisfied with the people that are actually accompanying you on the way? Ultimately, the blessings we are meant to receive are always there, even if seemingly out of reach. We just need the patience to hang on. And the faith that God will guide us, or that people will be placed on our path as messengers to help us. We just need to be aware, alert, willing to listen, and hang on long enough, continuously doing the work necessary to actually achieve the promise that is meant and will be revealed. The journey to and from Sinai is within each and every one of us, as is the tendency toward negativity, impatience, and Lashon Hara. God looked past this. God recognized that actually we were created slightly broken. We broke ourselves, but we could repair ourselves, and in so doing, our world. We were given everything that we needed to survive and to thrive. The transgressions that happened in the Garden of Eden, the acts of impatience and the hunger for more, have been with us since the beginning. And maybe that was always part of the plan. For without the quest for more, the quest to do more, the quest to have more, the quest to be more, we might not have the drive to accomplish anything. Everything has to be in balance. Certainly we wouldn't have the drive necessary to journey to the promised land or anything that would be even less grand. You need that. We need that. The important thing is to remember that sometimes the journey is as important as the destination, as well as the people who lead us, and yes, those who accompany us along the way. Some are our messengers, some are our helpers, some get up in our face and drive us crazy, but we have lessons to learn from everyone, and we're all on the journey b'yachad together. So, may all our journeys be filled with positivity and light. May patience be a virtue that we can not only attain, but actually hang on to. And may we speak with kindness along the way, honor the process, and have faith in the destiny that is divine. May this be God's will for us. Shabbat Shalom.